welcome to the WSeries Spa-Francorchamps race. And I was kind of on edge about the race actually starting due to the extreme weather conditions we've had today, and Lando Norris dramatically spinning out at Eau Rouge.
And not to mention, of course, yesterday in the WSeries race as well, in the qualifying session, 6 drivers went off at Eau Rouge in a, frankly, horrific accident as well.
Miraculously, no broken bones.
Yeah, and everyone who was involved yesterday is taking part in today's race as well. 18 cars out in the field. The race, however, if you're realising we're on here slightly later, it's because the Formula 1 was delayed by over an hour, as Megan said, and the track conditions are abysmal. It stopped raining at the moment. However, there is a lot of aquaplaning water around on the circuit as well. There is also the chance of more rain throughout the race. So it has been decided that this 30-minute race will start behind the safety car.
Is there any way to get those graphics up we had before about that
The weather forecast? Unfortunately not, because they've decided that we're not actually, what we're doing is at the moment, if you're wondering if we're going to be a bit behind today, is because we're not actually commentating off of the usual TV pictures. Channel 4 have gone off air, so we're actually commentating off a YouTube video, then providing you a YouTube video. So we might be a bit further behind than what we usually are.
Now we're looking at Jamie Chadwick. She's going to be... I can see in her eyes right now that she's, even though she's on pole, she's a little on edge. Because, to be honest, who wouldn't be a little bit on edge at the fact that it's just all dramatic right now. And
start delayed. Sorry to cut across you there, Megan. Start delayed.
Again?
The information I've got is that it's 7 minutes until they go green on the WSeries. So we're going to stick with the pictures that we're watching here at the moment in the comms box. But it looks like start delayed at the moment. So
will we ever get on?
I don't know if we will ever. Get your questions in, everybody, and I'll do my best to answer them. Megan will hopefully talk you through the grid while we've got this delay, because as you can see, look now, Megan, the rain's started to come down. You can talk us through the grid.
And I think we're starting under the safety car.
We are, yeah.
Right, so first is Jamie Chadwick, then we have Alice Powell in second. Caitlin Wood starts in third, and Emma Kimmerlein starts in fourth. Then on row 3, it is Marta Garcia, and followed by Jessica Hawkins. Then row 4, it is Marty and Piria. Then on row 5, it is Miki Koyama and Saber Cook. Then on row 6, it is Redst and Tomaselli. Then on the seventh. It is Fabian Volverand and Abby Eaton. On the 8th, it is Sarah Moore and Belen Garcia.
Only 16 cars taking part as well in this session.
Why? Who's out?
Well, I'm looking at it. I don't think Batska Vissa's racing.
And I didn't hear Argan and Vissa. They were further taken to hospital than before, so they must be. They had terrible crashes as well.
No Batska Vissa and no Argan either. So those 2 drivers will not be taking part.
Not surprised. They got hit
in today's
the
race.
worst.
Yeah, which is not surprising. But we're 2 minutes away from the green lights. As I said as well, we are watching via the Facebook stream. That is available now that you can go watch. So you can flick on the Facebook stream, which is the Pure Weed feed, and then you can come and have a conversation with us here on YouTube as well.
Why is that off?
It's because the laptop is this big screen here. So I've got to be very careful not to press any of the buttons. We've lost access to our chat. Up here in the well, I can put it on here.
No, it's only 22%.
We've lost access to showing our chat, so we're limited to the one screen as we come ready for the start. As I said, Megan, as I said, Megs, this race will start behind the safety car, and that will be it. As soon as the lights go on, this race is on.
Josh, that's only 22%.
We're away.
Oh, and we're underway on the formation lap, it appears.
No, green.
Oh, incident, it's saying. Though I think that's just because it's starting under the safety car. And it's, out of nowhere, the race has been put underway, and that was quite a
I
shock.
did tell you that the race would start behind the safety car. This is it.
I know, though there was no warning
there should have been a formation lap as well. But
also, we were under the impression that it was delayed.
Yeah, so that's it. So just to confirm...
That is terrible from...
Yeah, well, another thing. Just to confirm, this race is underway. This is part of the Grand Prix procedure. This is an old-fashioned safety car start, which means we don't have a formation lap to the grid. We also don't now have the ability of going round and round on the track, covering as well multiple formation laps that we had this morning in Formula 3. This race is underway.
Everyone seems to have gone round Eau Rouge quite well. And I swear I just heard...
Yeah, it's the chat.
Yeah, I could have sworn I heard a voice then, though.
It's us.
That. That was quite bad timing from them. And
It's
what's that in
caught-
the background? Josh, look.
A lot of fog in the background as well. It's
that
the steam.
fire?
No. It's the steam coming up from the
Trees?
tree area. Yeah, like the water vapor just coming around the circuit.
That's got to have caused a few scares in my lifetime living there, hasn't it?
We're going to stick with the Facebook feed because it's ahead of the YouTube feed, but we've got them both underway as well. But yeah, completely agree with you. So this race is officially underway behind the safety car.
I'm gonna have to
We've
sit
been
here.
told as well. So once again, Megs, it's just going to be another nightmare procedure for when this race restarts.
Honestly, if they've started it like this, then I don't think it's going to be an extremely exciting race for some reason. Originally, it was kind of like built up, though right now, it just being under a safety car, I mean, I get it's safer, though I'd rather this race not be on.
I know what you mean.
Because it's not safe for even the safety car.
I know this race. I'm surprised this race has started. If I'm honest with you, it started at just gone half past the hour, and I'm surprised it's still going. 27 minutes and 42 seconds left. What they could do, Megs, is run it under the safety car for a while and then red flag it. If that's what they want to do, they could run it under the safety.
Yeah.
They could just run it under the safety car and then throw out the red flag, and that's it. Full points allocated for this event because. We saw a nasty accident yesterday. It's going to be in the minds
And
of the
a bad one
drivers.
today.
Yeah, and a bad one today with the Formula One.
And
They
here
might
we
as well stop it. Yeah.
Here we see one of the drivers involved in yesterday's accident of Abby Eaton, the 44, and we're back at the front with a safety car. You can see the amount of every water's just spraying each of the drivers, and it's just terrible conditions. I mean, how do you expect them to actually see where they're going?
You can't. At these speeds, you can't even see in your own dashboard, let alone anyone in front of you. You've got the rain light. That usually helps a little
It's
bit
just
in the
pure
braking zone.
instinct.
Yeah, the rain light helps a little bit in the braking zone.
What about
but
the first driver?
you've got limited visibility. I mean, if you come onto the start-finish straight, look, it looks quite dry, but you can see the aquaplaning a little bit with some oversteer, and then you hit across. The reason the start line looks dry, of course, is because all the first 5 rows of the grid have got slits in the road, like rain gullies to drain the water away from the starting grid.
Yeah, I can see that outside.
Yeah, as soon as you get past that little point of pole position, you get to see how much standing water is actually in the track, and especially down towards Eau Rouge's area.
Here we are coming down to that area.
It's massively caught up as well with all sorts of water and debris.
You can see the amount of water that is being sprayed by even the simplest motion.
Yeah.
And it's just terrible. And I don't think anyone really wanted it to actually start.
I certainly didn't, and I think we could be under safety car for a long time here before we go green, and I think
that's not going to be happy.
I think we're going to see a similar situation later on as well for the Formula 3 race that is coming up as well. As I just take that out of the way, so hopefully we can see a little bit more full screen. But I'm in the very, very strong opinion that this race will be red flagged, and it will be that's it, boys. The game over. That's it, girls. As well. Game over. Go away.
Yeah.
And I don't think the drivers would mind that at all. Hello to Kobe. Hello to Beth as well in the chat. We can't show you, unfortunately, because what we're having to do is commentate on the big television with the laptop connected to the Pure World feed, as I said, because Channel 4 went off. I'm fine. I can sit down. I'm running your stream, Megs. I'm doing everything because
I know. I really want this safety car. I mean, I know it needs to go around for a few laps, so it's been a few laps. Can it please just go in now, because we're already 6% into the race. I don't know how
we've done one. We've done this. Is if the safety car comes in this lap, then that would be interesting to see how long we'll go green and how long we go green for. But it's certainly a danger that they've got to worry about in terms of aquaplaning, firing off the track as well. Yeah, 24 minutes ago. We're
safety car
10%.
is not looking like it wants to go in yet.
If the safety car was coming in, it would turn off its lights here at Stavolo and go to pour through it, and it hasn't. So the multiple formation
and
laps.
here we're seeing a weather forecast, and I really hope that's going downwards, that bit of rain there. Though that is much different to all the weather forecasts we have, and it was
drops of rain, wasn't
bad.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, drops of rain, though I really don't think that they have effective types of...
A safety car start was probably the right decision. The question is, if that's going to happen tomorrow in Formula One, what would they even risk a standing start? Or would they just go straight away safety car and just turn away? Look, Bert Mylander. Bert Mylander caught some water there and was spinning around, so even he's having a couple of problems spinning in the last corner.
Fastest lap goes to Jess Hawkins.
Your pick for the win, wasn't it?
Yeah. Now it goes to Sabre Cook.
Who did I pick for race winner? I said Jamie Chadwick, didn't I?
Now Sarah Moore.
So I did say Jamie Chadwick for the win. She took pole position, so...
That seems to be kind of a tradition, isn't it?
At the moment, yeah. Where's the championship standings?
Not there.
Well, as we know, Jamie Chadwick and Alice Powell are only separated by a couple of points in this, and they're 1-2 at the moment in this race result. So it would be status quo leaving this race if they scored the same points, because they were 1-2 last time out in Hungary. So it would just change that opposition again.
What percentage is your iPad at?
20. It's all right.
Do you want me to use my phone?
No, it's fine. I've just realised that I've been charging my phone, and my phone isn't even on charge. The plug isn't switched on. Hello to Octavius, who says, "Hey Josh, I love watching these streams back to get your reactions. Also, Megan, you are a wholesome hero. Keep up the great work, you two." Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Megan, of course, leading the comms team for the W-Series. I just sit here and run the stream and voice my opinions. But... oh, it's us.
Yeah, it's us. No, it's from my thing. I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, I thought there was somebody talking, yeah.
I thought there was like someone coming to the box. I was like, what?
It's Megan's mobile. She doesn't wireless. Team
Radio.
Radio
for Alice Powell.
Yeah, I'm behind Jamie. I can't even see her rain light. There's so much spray.
Koyama is going down the field. What's happened to Koyama?
It's another one of those timing issues, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
They need to get that fixed. I was worried that someone had crashed again.
I was worried about that. So Alice Powell reporting over the radio that she can't even see Jamie Chadwick.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit.
What, sorry?
Reddit.
Red flag it, yeah. I would be waiting for that call as well. So far, it's still on. Chadwick, Powell,
Is Michael Martin
Wood.
in charge of this as well?
No.
Good.
This is Dave Ryan who's in charge of this one. He's the race director. Dave Ryan is the race director, who's a very famous Formula One engineer, very famous Formula One member
them
as well. Yeah, so Dave Ryan is in charge of this series. And if Alice Powell, who is second in the championship and second in this race, is reporting that she's that close. Now, obviously, it doesn't look bad for us on the TV screen, but you imagine going around with the spray in the standing water parts. If she can't even see Jamie Chadwick's rain light...
And given how close that they are,
yeah,
that's worrying.
I would consider throwing a red flag. There's never been a red flagged.
I heard that.
Have we ever had a red flag W-Series race? I don't think we have.
I'm not quite sure. So if I heard that from a person second in both the race and championship, that when they're that close and they can't see the rain light, then I would be like, I'm reading this race now.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Ted Kravitz just reporting for us that there's no rain coming in for the next half hour. So it's just the fact that the spray out there is abysmal so much. We're 10 minutes into this race now, Megs. And they've completed 3 laps, and all of them behind the safety car.
Reds gets the fastest lap right now, and it goes
Garcia.
to Garcia now. Belen Garcia, not Marta.
Do you know, I would honestly say throw a red.
Yeah.
Because I can't see why this isn't working.
I
Safety car in this lap. The safety car is ending this lap.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Alice Powell, I can't even see Jamie's, rain light. Their decision. Let's bring the safety car in. That will give some sort of things, and it won't cause problems at all.
Race control.
It says safety car in this lap. Oh, Do you know what? That really makes me angry, that does.
I'm nervous. I'm not even joking. I'm very, very nervous about this. The fact that they're going to try and do the race in these conditions. We already saw what happened to Lando Norris, and there's a lot of spray down there. I'm just seeing replays where you can't even see past the safety car down the Kemmel Straight, and they want to go racing in that.
That's stupid. I'm sorry. No, it's just stupid.
And of course, as a racing driver as well, are they going to go flat out through a Rouge? Are they going to lift?
I really hope not.
But if they lift as well, someone's going to go far louder behind them and run into them. There's all sorts of problems.
If they can't see each other, then how the hell are they meant to overtake? It's going to just be carnage. They're going to go into each other every 5 seconds.
Well, the Formula 3 lot this morning, when it was started behind the safety car, they were red flagged and then restarted, and they got a couple of laps in as well in racing conditions, and they returned into a fantastic race. Let's hope the WSeries gives us that as well. But in my honest opinion, I do not think this race should start. I think they should red flag it, and we've passed 3 laps now, so that's 50% points as well, given to everybody. Let's just pack up and go, because we don't want another accident like yesterday. I know people are going to probably be calling me wuss and saying things like that.
No, it's regarding the driver's safety.
I don't want to be sat here commentating on a fatality on any series.
Neither do I. I don't want to have to lead on that. And it's
safety cars in. Here we go.
Also, due to the fact that earlier about what happened to Lando,
an hour and 40 minutes ago.
Yeah. I don't want anyone racing on this. I don't even want F3 racing on this later.
Safety car lights are off. We're coming to the green. So Jamie Chad will lead them to a rolling start, and then this race will be on. How many? We've lost 13 minutes under this.
We have, and it seems like it is properly ending soon. They're just coming up to the line soon, I think. Hold on. Is that the line? Yeah.
Blanchimont before the bus stop.
Right, so we're just before the bus stop, which is the turn I hate the most, let's just say. And it's...
Oh, there's a few of them locking up into the last corner. Green flags.
That's not a good sign. Green flag has been out, and we are safety cars in, and we're underway in the Spa-Francorchamps WSeries race, and it's just like no one can even see anymore. I mean, Jamie's got away pretty okay, though.
Oh, it's
I'm not looking forward to this. Hold on.
Into the La Source hairpin, few of them locking up the rear tyres as well. Now this is really...
see anyone.
This is really... Look at the spray now coming down towards the ridge. This is really where you hold your breath.
Emma Kimmerlinen's just got sprayed massively by 2 bouts of it, and
Chadwick's
everyone
through.
seems okay so far in the race.
Oh.
A little...
Kaylin Wood off. Kaylin Wood's dropped
just
off.
a bit off. And Cook's gone. Wood's
Cook's
all the way
down
up
10th.
there.
Timing monitors bouncing around as the 3 abreast down
Who
towards
knows
the
where anyone
chicane.
is?
Well, 3 abreast as well.
Volverand past Reds.
And who's this? Caitlin Wood getting through on Kimmerlinen.
I don't know what to say.
Marta Garcia's down in there as well. Garcia trying to go through as well. They've got to be so treacherous as well. Annoyingly as well.
Eaton passes Reds.
We had this with Lando Norris's crash as well. They dip behind the tree and you can't see anything.
It doesn't help that there's constant spray everywhere. And I'm really hoping...
Look at Kimmerlinen diving up the inside. Now she's caught the drift there to Caitlin Wood.
Oh, that's quite clever, though. And she's got through. She's got through, and Kimmerlinen... And it's further... I'm really hoping that,
it's timing. Koyama and Cook, they're dropping back. So look at this now. Marta Garcia dies at the inside at Puong on Caitlin Wood.
More passes Reds, by the way, further down.
Caitlin's trying to hold her on the outside. She gets to the AstroTurf and nearly hits her teammates.
That was close, and she goes up on the inside now, and she's on the curb.
And just gives spray back to Marta Garcia as well. Caitlin Wood goes a little bit too deep into the final chicane. And now Marta tries to go around the outside. That is bravery. Nonetheless, look at that. Brilliant from Marta to go around the outside.
That was impressive that she managed to use that to her advantage. Though right now, Marta Garcia has got back on on to 4th position, and we're seeing quite a big battle between the two teammates there. Though I suppose it's not really that much. Further behind, it's Hawkins in 6th, and then we have Marty in 7th. I'm wondering whether there's a little battle between them there. Though I don't really think the front three are having much battles right now because they can't see each other.
They can't, no. And Jamie Chatham's got clear here. She's got a second to Alice Powell at the moment, but that was 2 seconds a second ago. So where's she gone off?
Jamie Chadwick has the fastest time with a 2:48.379.
And the problem is in this last sector as well, and the beginning of the first sector, there was so much spray through Blanchimont and all the way through the source up to the Camel Strait. There is just so much spray generated that it stays in the air like dust. And it gets into your visor as well and just blinds you.
Do you know how the bus stop is?
Yeah.
Like that? I want to change that. I want it to be like that.
Who's this side by side now diving up the inside as well?
The
Wolverend. Oh, Big Locker. Oh, my word.
Oh, and off goes the track of one of the black cars.
It's Wolverend.
It was one of the black cars.
Perio, is it?
It was one of the black cars, and it wasn't Vicky Peria.
It must have been Wolverend. Had to be Wolverend then, because she was.
It was the same make.
I think
it was Kayama.
Yeah, 54.
Was it?
I think it was Kayama, yeah. And Wolverend has dropped down to 11th place, so I'm saying Wolverend. As look at this, side by side again at the top of the hill.
What number was it?
5, I think. I saw 5. Look at this, though. Tomaselli and Abby.
Wolverend's numbers are 5.
Tomaselli and Abby Eaton. Abby's looking to the inside. Dude, this is what I'm on about. Look, you can see the spray.
You can see that Abby can't see barely anything because she's trying to go for a move that's non-existent right there.
Tell you what, the braking zone for Le Combs seemed to be a lot longer than I remember it. They were braking long time down the straight.
Can you blame them?
No, they want to get stopped, but yeah, it just
especially Abby.
It just if you look at the replay here at the bottom, as Abby looks to the inside again, they were braking long time before they actually got to the corner.
Right.
Felt like seconds.
So further down the field, we're seeing a lot of action. For some reason, the top 3 are very hesitant to move out of their place right now.
First to meet the conditions, though, so they don't. They're the babysitters for the rest of the track.
They see
really.
what's happening.
Yeah, they're slower because they're not pushing as hard.
Speaking of, I think that's Jamie Chadwick can see down there.
Where?
On that there.
No, that's a different camera angle. This is this battle again with...
It's just changed from Jamie to that.
Yeah, this is the battle with Tomaselli and Eaton. As Eaton looks Abby's
before
inside.
It was showing 55, so that was Chadwick.
Yeah, Chadwick leading by 2.6 seconds now at the front. So we ran half the race under the safety car and only half the race going as... no, you're right. It was the number 11 car going straight on. So it was Vicky Peria. With Wolverine just alongside each other now. So they're both of them are just completely unstable as they come through the curve to Paul Frere. And the Siren racing Vicky Peria and the Bunker racing Wolverine. Wolverine, of course, caused in that accident yesterday as well. She T-boned the side of Weizke Visser.
She caused the last bit of the accident.
With Visser barrel rolling onto the straight.
All 6 accidents were separate, though.
They were
conjoined.
Yeah, it was really... And look at the spray. Whoa, you can't even see half the spray.
You can't even... It's just like a white background. It's like someone's put a piece of paper behind them. Fastest start goes to Marta Garcia with a 2:47.664.
It looks more like our old television when all the pixels broke as well. Just sheet of white over everything. And of course, our camera angles are a lot better to pick up than they are on TV. So we're seeing better pictures than they are.
I tell you what, that red team down there, they're not doing very well with Moore and Bell and Garcia. Then again, both had massive accidents yesterday. So
yeah, just
to be expected. But I don't understand why Rest is doing so bad at the moment. Though right now we're seeing Jamie Chadwick.
Well, don't forget Gosha Radest, guest driver this weekend because Irene Sidakova has got COVID. She tested positive, so she's been thrown back into the car quite late and had no wet running in this car.
And it's just before we went on to this, I noticed that Jamie was spraying quite a lot of water vapour onto Alice, and she tried to get out of the way so she could see where she was going, though due to Jamie going around the corner, she started spraying her again. It's got to that conditions where no one can escape.
Yeah, it's not the water, it's not the rain that's the problem. And that's Jamie sideways at the top of Radion.
How the hell did that happen?
How did she save it? Is a question I want to ask her. That almost threw into the wall.
And right now, Piria passes Cook for 9th place right now.
Oh, what's happened to the board?
I don't know.
Eaton Moore and Volverend all dropped back. And Tomaselli.
Tomaselli. Volverend went forward. I don't know what.
It's glitching again. I think the timing
It
one's
better have been glitching because they really need to get those transponders working.
Yeah, they're all just glitching around. They're all back in the right place now as well. As it's just so delicate on the throttle as well, as you don't want to throw it off the track. Can I see sunshine almost? There's some bright light coming from the top there. So
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled, yeah. More rain coming tomorrow, though, everybody. And that'll affect. I heard whistling, yeah. More rain coming. Oh, side by side here in the middle of the pack.
That's
it's
Emma Kimmelainen and Alice Powell.
Powell's going to hold on the outside. That's dangerous on Blanchimont.
Oh, be careful. And
Alice gave her room.
I think Emma Kimmelainen. Oh, and Alice Powell's gone off the track, being slightly forced by Kimmelainen, though it's not really her fault. She can't move anywhere. Though, and Emma Kimmelainen gets into 2nd place with a brilliant move, though quite potentially dangerous as well.
Alice gave her all the room in the world around the outside of Blanchimont as well. Emma just had nowhere else to go, but did force it off the track, almost coming into the bus stop chicane.
Jamie's just looking back, like, what the hell's going on back there?
So Kimmelainen's now on the charge. She could catch Chadwick. Alice now trying to close up again as well. It's still on, but now we've got the problem that Alice is now having more spray. Let's say radio.
Team radio for Powell. She's got no grip whatsoever.
I turned up the wrong lever. I'm not used to these at the moment on this changeover. So I've got no grip whatsoever. Rain. It's starting raining again, Megan. I just saw the rain at the top of the hill at Riding On.
That's not good if Alice Powell's saying that she can't see and now it started raining. Luckily, we only have 7 minutes, 48 seconds.
Tomaselli's dropping down. I don't think this one
that
is
better be
position.
transponder.
No, it's not.
No. And so's Cook, apparently. Cook's dropping down as well.
No, back up.
That's a transponder. Though, why is Tomaselli dropping?
Eaton and Moore have passed Tomaselli.
Looks like there's no
nothing
damage,
on our timing screen,
so
though.
it seems to be... Maybe she just got passed.
Yeah, and just dropped out. We've got limited information. But Gosha Radesk has just done a new fastest lap, 2:54.921. We've only done 7 laps in, but quite a lot of them under the safety car as well. 3 or 4 laps under the safety car. I can't quite remember.
Red's just like got a 41.394 gap between her and Jamie Chadwick right now.
Tomaselli, she did.
Tomaselli and it's Belen Garcia, I'm guessing.
So Tomaselli must have fallen off the track, and Belen Garcia is now on the attack.
A bit like Alice did.
Yes.
Very similar indeed. Also kind of similar to Caitlin Wood as well. And
have you heard the news about Alice?
What? Oh, Marta Garcia is making a move for Alice Powell now, and Alice really can't see if she's getting by this easily. I mean, that was very close for Marta Garcia to actually get through there. So I think they should heed Alice's warning right now, the fact that she can't see.
Well, I don't know why she's leaving and I don't know where she's going, but I tell you what, Alice Powell is going to have to get used to it, not living next door, because it's going to be side-by-side manoeuvres right now. Look at this. They're going to Blanchimont, almost side-by-side. It's too late to pull alongside. Ooh. Marta's going to have a big commitment and a big foot in order to push it down around the outside of Blanchimont and can't. Alice keeps the position.
Alice is defending like wildfire, even though she can't really see. She heads into a really, really water-vapory place right now, and I don't think that's a perfect place to be. Emma Kimmelainen gets the fastest lap with a 2:43.727. And right now, Emma Kimmelainen is hunting down Jamie Chadwick. And I think like Jamie's having to like really, really push herself to go away. I've already said it.
Yeah.
I can see where your mind was going. Right now, Alice Powell is going... like speeding down that corner right there.
Down towards the Rouge and...
something tells me that she's going to get caught by Marta Garcia.
Big snap by Jamie. Big snap through a Rouge. That was almost a lost into the wall again. I don't know how she saved that. She must have really come off the throttle. But that was a big, big slide for Jamie Chadwick up the hill. Look, watch here. Look, mid-corner, she hits that bump that Norris hit and the back end steps out.
That was close. So I can see Emma Kimmelainen is catching her slowly.
Well, she lost about 4/10 on that little mistake. She was honestly, Jamie was fighting for control so much.
Right, so let's look at the battle between Alice Powell and Marta Garcia right now. It looks okay, though right now we're getting to see more Jamie Chadwick, and it's not very interesting, their fight right now, because it's just catching, though it seems like Marta's like really going for it at the moment.
Marta better get used to not living next door to Alice for much longer, because she's going to, I think, climb up into second or third place at the moment. Just throwing hashtag song lyrics, spot the song lyric into the chat, may as well, with 4 minutes to go this race as well. But Chadwick has now, look at that, she's dropped to second. She dropped 6/10 the last time. So, Jamie's tyres are gone, they're done. This is all Kim Alignan's up as it comes towards Fania.
Emma's making a move going on the outside of Jamie, and can she get through? And she gets through on Jamie Chadwick. Emma Kimalainen goes into first position now. And if she wins this, it will be the first person all year that has been the pole sitter who has won.
That is a fantastic manoeuvre right round the outside of the Fania chicane. Jamie's struggling so much. I think her tyres are gone. Watch. So Emma pulls out to the outside line.
Right there.
Yeah, the tyres are gone now for Jamie. Jamie's struggling to get it stopped. Emma, with so much more grip and presumably temperature in her tyres, sends it around the outside of Fania. A sweet move, and she's already pulled out 1.3 seconds to Chadwick. And now the question is, can Alice Powell and Marta Garcia catch them? Chadwick could be off the podium. This is great news for Alice Powell in the title fight. She has got to catch up on those, 5 seconds?
I tell you what, it's good news for Emma Kimalainen, though, because she's hunting people down like blood. At least now she can have a rest and defend for a while.
2 laps, 2 more laps.
2 more laps.
Plus 1.
I'm not sure Jamie will be able to catch Emma, though I can certainly say that I think Marta Garcia may have a massive shot at catching Alice Powell, since she is basically just hugging the back of her car and makes a move right now on the outside.
Too far.
Though looks like Alice is exactly know where she is, though she can't see where everyone else is.
She took the wide line to get a perfect exit, and now watch, she go down towards Eau Rouge. She's not thinking of the move into Eau Rouge. She's going to be looking at the top of Radion, coming into the Kemmel Straight as well. Alice is going to be so slow off the hill. Marta is going to have such a powerful move. Unless they drop it now, which they haven't, it's now going to be a battle down the Kemmel Straight. You just watch the slipstream.
Right, so we can see further down the field that Volvo enters past Koyama, and Marta Garcia is getting sprayed constantly with water vapour by Alice Powell. That's making it more difficult for her to overtake. Though, right now, for some reason, Cook and Piri is dropping, though I think that might be a bit of a transponder issue, though so is Piri and Eason.
Jamie is dropping. Let's
radio for Chadwick.
Head down, Jamie. Just try and stay with it.
Head down, Jamie. Just try and stay with it.
I don't think that she's going to get past. It's already... Because Emma has already pulled out a 2.572
gap,
Now it's got even bigger, and I don't think she's going to be able to catch that in 2 laps.
Our screen here says 1.3. The timing one says 2.8. I don't know which one to believe.
That one.
Yeah, I believe the pictures. Our world feed pictures, by the way, are actually the same ones that Channel 4 would have been showing. There's no lag. Amazing how they've done it. So our timing screens are actually matched with the TV pictures we're watching. So actually, even though we're commentating with the pure world feed, not on a usual TV station, it's been crystal clear. I've been enjoying it.
Emma Kimalainen's now pulled a 3.183 gap between her and Jamie Chadwick. Though... I can tell you what.
Power! Alice made a bad move, and Marta's on her.
Marta Garcia is now she's the one hunting down people.
Excess Stavolo into counter Paul Frere.
Tries to go down the inside, and she gets through on Alice Powell, and that makes it a bit more even for the title, I've got to say.
Alice was too slow coming out of Stavolo. She had a correction on the car. She hit a damp patch. And honestly, that just let Marta just sort of hit the accelerator and just breeze past. There was zero... concentration there.
This is not a good day for either of the championship competitors right now. And there's 12 seconds to go
plus
on
one
this
lap.
race. Plus 1 lap, of course. Though, hold on, let's just see.
Are they going to get across the line before the 3, 2, 1 board? So there's the time now.
And the timer has gone down, and they haven't made it across the line. So it's 1 lap to go.
No, I think there's 2.
No, I don't think
that's not the
there
race
is.
leaders. I think Kim Alignant got across the line. She did, yeah. Kim Alignant got across the line 9 seconds before the stop. So there's 2 laps to go. This lap, plus 1. So there's 2 laps to go. She got across the line with 4 seconds left.
Do you know what would be helpful?
Yeah.
If they could show us a race leader when
Yeah.
it's ending.
Volverend up the inside as well, trying to get past. Eaton's involved as well.
Eaton
Volverend's going to get...
passes.
Volverend's wing's damaged. Volverend's wing's damaged. Look, it's been
excitement.
chopped. It got chopped.
Oh, that is not looking good.
Who chopped it?
She was doing so well before as well.
Nuria
What number-
Marty.
no,
Marty.
what number was it?
32. Nuria Marty.
32.
Yeah.
That...
Watch. On the replay camera. Just touches the inside and just knocks the front wing.
What's Marty's
So-
number? 32, yeah.
I'm looking at the timing monitor that shows us.
I'm looking at my notes.
Cook's up to 10th. She's passed Eaton and Piria, and that
To be
has
honest, they
stayed.
are in a little group, so it's not that
Yeah.
hard to pass them multiple times. At least now we know how Tomaselli got passed.
I don't think this is the last lap, but it could be, so get ready to...
You're not sure now, are you?
I'm not, because we've had nothing from race control to say last lap. I've been told that Kim Alana crossed the line with 4 seconds to go. So that means
I'm just going to sit
Yeah.
down for a second.
she crossed the line with four to go. So this means it's this lap plus 1. So it's this lap
Are
plus
we near
another.
the end of this lap? I can't...
No. It's not. They're
No.
listening in sector 2.
Well, we're not in even seeing the people.
Last lap time was a 2:43.
Right.
Yeah, so she crossed the line with about 3 or 4 seconds left. So we have
Oh.
got another. We've got another lap after this.
I've just nearly destroyed the commentary box.
We do have another lap after this. Confirmed.
Right, so right now we're not seeing the battle for the lead, though we're seeing a bit further down with the beginning of a battle between Hawkins, Marty and Wolverand. And it seems like Caitlin Wood, after a little battle with Emma Kimmerleinen earlier, has quieted down. I don't think she's had anyone to compete with, to be honest.
Yeah.
And right now we're seeing Wolverine trying to get round the outside of Jess. No, it's Marty. Emma Kimmerleinen has the fastest lap of a 2:43.401.
Have they been given the checkered flag?
Honestly, who knows anymore?
No, because the race director's not. So the TV director's not focusing on Kim Alana across the line.
If she's just done the fastest lap, then that means she's already just crossed the line. So that
Final
means
lap
this
now.
is the final lap.
Yeah, here we go. Final lap now. So Kim Alana's crossed the line. Lap 11 to lap 12 will be it. So this is it. Last lap call.
Final lap, and it
Took us. It's an
I
hour
think we
later.
I think we can already guess who the winner is. Kimmerleinen.
7 now, Megs. 7 seconds to Chadwick.
Yeah, and we can kind of guess who's second and third.
This damages Powell's championship hopes a lot by
It
finishing
really,
4th,
really
with Chadwick
does.
staying second as well. That sort of shrink the gap with only 4 races to go after this one.
It really shrinks.
And their
out.
dates have changed. We've got a race next weekend in Zandvoort. Then we've got a race in Monza, I think. Or maybe not. No, we don't have a race in Monza, do we?
Let's go sit down for a second.
It's Texas and Mexico after this race, isn't it?
Gonna have to make my notes more.
Yeah, as we come down now. And this is another pressure. Wolveren's going to try and get past
Oh.
Marty down the straightaway. Sunshine, Megan. That's good news for the Formula 3.
Like I said, don't let it get to you. Wolveren goes round the inside, it appears, of Marty.
Oh,
and
she's
it's-
out. She's lost control.
Oh.
She's lost control. She's got no brakes. Can she get it stopped?
Oh, she almost went into Jess Hawkins there, though it seems like she managed to just catch it. Belen Garcia passes more further down.
She was blinded by the light there. Honestly, the sun just burst through one of the clouds as Wolveren tries to go around the outside, coming into Ravage. Nope, can't do it.
More passes Belen Garcia now,
That was probably team orders.
having a little bit of a fight there.
Probably team. So we've got Sunshine coming for the GP3 race. That's coming up in around about 15 minutes. That's
Oh,
nice.
lucky you.
Just feel sorry for Alex Jakes, who had to commentate on a long Formula 1 qualifying, a long delayed W-Series, and now has got to go commentate on what's probably going to be a long GP3 race.
Do you mean like you?
No, I'm not commentating on the Formula 3.
Aren't you?
No, I don't
Why do you
commentate
keep
on
going
that.
on about it?
Because I'll be watching. Or might be going to the pub. But it's sunshine out
You
here.
can watch it at the pub.
I can watch it. They do show it at the pub as well. Wolveren trying to go around the outside. It hasn't worked out, but Emma Kimmerleinen, a brilliant race, is about to come into that last sector.
Right.
Oh, she's got her!
Oh, and Wolveren passes.
Wolveren got past
passes
Marty.
and it's Eaton further down, passes Cook. And it's just updated now that Wolveren has passed. And I think we're going to the checkered flag. And Emma Kimmelainen, for the first time this year, and I'm not sure whether it's first time ever, I think first time ever, has won Spa. That is impressive in the soaking wet where many people have crashed, and she's managed to just dominate the fact that she just kept hunting down everyone. She started 5th in this race and made her way up to 1st, and that's just impressive.
Battle still going on
Yellow sector 1.
Don't worry about that. They've just been told to go into the F1 pit lane, so because they can't complete the full lap. Chadwick 2nd, Marta Garcia 3rd, Powell 4th, but the battle for 5th is still on to the line as well. Who's going to cross it? Wood 5th, Hawkins 6th, Volvo 7th, Marty, Koyama, and Eaton gets the last point. So Abby Eaton and Jess Hawkins gets points, and Abby Eaton gets points. Then it's Cook, Piria, Moore, Belen Garcia, and then down in 15th and 16th, Tomaselli and Gosha Radest. All 16 cars finished, and no one out there currently for Argon and Visser, who I hope have a very speedy recovery.
Yeah, because they did get hit the most, and it's sad because their team can't compete.
Well, unusually, Megan, here they've gone on a cool down lap, and they're not usually supposed to because usually they're waved into the F1 pit lane. But
team radio for Kimmelainen.
Wow. We're P1, Emma. We're P1.
She's very excited.
We did it! Thanks, guys! Emma, Hogan says, thank you, Daddy. Thank you.
She's very excited.
Oh, I always like to hear when they've had a great race as well, and mighty deserved as well. Well, we had to wait for it, didn't we? That was an hour's delay for F1.
She hunted people down like a vulture.
She did,
I'm going to start calling her the vulture.
Emma Kimmelainen, the vulture of motorsport, yeah.
I like that.
What a race. I am honestly just out of it. What a fantastic race.
She's very excited now, and since...
Massive waves all the way around.
Shall we go off here? No.
In a sec, yeah. Just read us through the results. Because they've gone off air, so we may as well.
Yeah, may as well.
Oh, well, here you are, actually. Here, look, they've brought it up for you. Race results.
See? Like-minded. So the race winner was Emma Kimmelainen, who caught her way up from 5th to 1st. Coming in 2nd was Jamie Chadwick. Then in 3rd it was Marta Garcia, who impressively passed Alice Powell. 4th was Alice Powell. 5th, Caitlin Wood. 6th, Jess Hawkins. 7th was Fabian Volvand. And 8th was Marty. 9th, Koyama. Abby Eaton was 10th, Sabre Cook was 11th, Vicky Pereira 12th, Sarah Moore 13th, Belen Garcia was 14th, Bruna Tomaselli was 15th, and 16th was Reds, filling in for Sidakova. And obviously not competing was Argon and Visser, who we hope gets better very, very quickly after the crash yesterday in qualifying. And thank you all for watching this.
I'm not ready yet.
Slightly.
I'm not ready. Ask me a quick question, then I'll fill in.
Who was your driver of the day?
Emma Kimmelainen, I think.
Agreed.
Pretty much wraps it up. She was outstanding with that move on the outside at Fania. I've never seen a move there in the wet conditions before.
And she's quite impressive with that move right there.
She's done a Chadwick, 8.4 seconds advantage. Absolutely fantastic. We had to wait for it, but it was a great one. I'll leave you now and you can wrap up.
It was quite a great race. Obviously not really in the beginning, 10 minutes, though we were under safety car. Though it was impressive how they all managed to get through that without a single crash or even a yellow. The next race that we have is at Zandvoort, and we'll hope we join you next time we're at this. I think it's next week, yes? It's next week, and thank you all for watching. Goodbye.